Karma visited the 7 bullies of Parkview High School today courtesy the grandma of the most bullied student Eldon Sterling. The 7 bullies were sons of rich and influential men in Parkview County. They are the untouchables, thus the school authorities hardly do anything positive about complaints concerning these boys. They are Josh, the gang leader; Bobby the most brutal; Evans called the terrible; Phillips, Greg, Carlos and Dixon. Things went off the track on Monday when Elton wore a new leather jacket and Josh confiscated it and gave him a black eye. The pleas to hand jacket back to Elton fell on deaf ears. He endured the winter cold and went home shivering with cold. Grandma went to the school the next day with Elton. Many of the students thought she was an ordinary nanny and cajoled both of them. They went straight to the headteacher's office only for the headteacher to tell Elton to be a man fight the bully himself. For the headteacher the visit was uncalled for and was about to walk them out. Grandma did not flinch. She raises her hands, muttering weird incantations in an ancient tongue umbrivora x. Chaos liber are full meni ray. Lights flicker. His big table began to wobble. Suddenly, Havakirup's books flew off shelves. The files on the desk jumped high and crashed on the table. The computer in front of him had the picture of Grandma looking at him sternly. The headteacher was stunned and transfixed. Grandma dealt and walked out only to see lots of staffs and students terrified and speechless. Words flew around that mystical grandma's in school for the bullies. Before they could say jack, they were in Elton's class. "Where are the bullies?" she demanded in a not-too-friendly voice. All the students pointed at the bullies, while 5 were still arrogant to seems to have a clue of what could befall them. "Hand in your jackets and your shoes," she said. Josh and Bobby had to effrontery to demand who she is, and another round of Mr. Kant at Ian's rented the. With a wave of hands, the 7 boys were moved to a corner while other students distanced themselves from them, wailing in a loud voice. She said another set of mystical words and the jackets and footwears were handed over to her. She turned to Elton and asked him, "Who among them took your money last time?" Before he could say anything, the 6 pushed Bobby out. Elton searched his pocket and collected everything you could find there. Those who saw her confessed that a brand of blue and yellow light spiraled around her from head to toe as she stood at the class door. As she turned to leave, lots of people were begging her to have mercy and stop the mystic movement of papers and files in the headteacher's office as the alarms in the school took off, causing a pandemonium. As she walked to the office, many students were running towards the school gate. She simply raised her hands up and the gyration stopped. That was when the headteacher became normal. He just started on his chair, overwhelmed. A crowd found its way into the school premises, everyone trying to have a good look at the mystic grandma. No one was brave enough to stop her and ask questions. Standing near the basketball court, she smiling whimsically, she called the attention of few tutors, townspeople and parents who were near. Few students come closer while many distance themselves from her. She said, "Tutors here, curb this menace of bullying. You are the managers of this institution of learning. Say no to bullying of any kind." She turned to the parents and townspeople and asked, "Who among you will be glad to have your child bullied?" They all said no. "But some of you here, your children are the bullies." As she wants to leave, she said louder, "I will be back if my grandson is bullied again, but not in this form. It will be something else. Let all beware." And she walked out of the school.